defensively, and they can beat you inside, outside. You can't double team them because they shoot so well. You can't, they got so many guys that can score it, and they're so unselfish. So they're just so many weapons, and both offensively and defensively.
So what do you think you guys need to do to play at your top game?
Well, we have to take great shots, which is easier said than done against them because they don't give you great shots. They don't give you open looks, and they got such length that they can make up for any mistakes they ever would make, and they don't make many of them. So what maybe starts as an open look doesn't end as one, and so you got to make a lot of shots against them because you're not going to be getting to the rim all night. You're not going to be, and if you do get to the rim, they can, in their last game, Kaminsky had 7 blocks, so. That tells you the quality of athlete he is. And so there's, you got to really take advantage of the open looks that you can get, and you got to make them pay for those.
The last 2 years you played the top 5 teams, Michigan State, Kentucky. How do these guys compare with those guys?
Well, I think these guys are playing at a higher level earlier than those guys were. Kentucky ended up playing in the national championship game, and they got better as the year went on, I feel. Because they were young and they had a lot of inexperience, and this team's not that way. They're playing at a Final Four level right now. I mean, the Wisconsin Green Bay is a team that's probably going to win the Horizon League, and in the second half of that game, you're watching it, and it just looks like men against boys, and it doesn't look like Green Bay's very good, and I know how good they really are.
You have to play at the Kohl Center, and I know Bo's record there kind of speaks for itself. How much of a challenge will that environment be? And I know you played in some tough ones, but this might be one of the toughest, if not the toughest, maybe you've had to be in.
Yeah, that's down on the list of major concerns just because their team's so darn good, and that's an advantage for them, no question, and such a great place to play. But their team and their coaches present so much of the problem that that our guys have to just deal with playing on the road, and that's just the way that is.
You talked about Kaminsky, and obviously he stands out, but also what we've been talking about a lot is they have a lot of other options too besides him. A lot of guys who are Big Ten conference, all conference caliber players too.
Yeah, and NBA type players, with the way they play and how efficient they are. I mean, Nigel Hayes is just he looks terrific to me, and Decker, that kid, he looked like Manu Ginobili the other day, and he's 6'9". Gasser knows his role. Jackson's terrific, and then on down, they got guys that are coming in and knowing their roles and knowing how to help the team, and that's what also makes them so good. It's not just that they're talented, but they're so well coached and so disciplined.